Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Not too much price action today. Seems like the Wave 4 weekend that I talked about in the previous video. We only want to focus on the shorter time frame, given that we haven't really had any significant movements on the larger time frame anyway, not even on the smaller time frame. But Bitcoin is just broken below a trend line. It's really the most exciting thing that I can talk about, but really just one on the, 15-minute chart or something. Bitcoin is still in this, what I consider wave C of Y of B in a third wave rally within an ending diagonal. Okay, so this is the ending diagonal structure, a 5-wave pattern in the white count. That's one of the scenarios, wave 1, wave 2, then A, B, C, the C wave to come. But without a small 5-wave move up above and a break above resistance, I really can't tell you that the C wave has started. So we have an ABC structure of a third wave, then a fourth and a fifth. That's what I need to see. And at the moment, the market seems to be still working on that B wave within that third wave. So let's zoom in. Important support level for that thesis is at 62,540. No? This is the support level. Doesn't mean it has to be tested, but that's support. Ideally, the price doesn't even get there. I mean, it's okay if the price just sort of forms one more low and then turns around there. The market doesn't need to do anything, right? It's all about understanding the levels. So I'm not telling you there will be another low. At the moment, until we break above resistance, that's naturally what I'm watching for, because we're moving in a descending price channel. The wave count suggests one more low, yes, but there hasn't even been a break above resistance. We haven't even formed a higher high. There hasn't been a 5-wave move up here. So yeah, I'm still watching for another low, but the market can tell us, when it changes its opinion. And that would be if we get a break above resistance. So $67,115. Whatever's happening here, it looks just extremely corrective. The market could be in this wave 4. I talked to you in the previous video about, we might be working on a triangle over the weekend even. Remember that an Elliott Wave triangle, a wave 4 can be a triangle, so it would be an A wave, B wave, C, D, E. So there would be a little bit more up and down. We're not there yet, okay, so I can't even confirm a triangle. But there is a potential for a triangle or just some kind of a, even just a test of the 50% fib level, the 61.8. So essentially that's the resistance area. And against that, I would still focus on lower. If we get a 5-wave move up above resistance, we can explore if the low is in. At the moment, the market is in a support zone, still in the orange support zone. And within that main support zone, you could say, or micro support zone, the price reached our smaller target area, which was highlighted in white. Price reacted to it. But yeah, I mean, on the smaller time frame, there isn't really much exciting stuff going on. The most exciting thing that I found today is here on the 15-minute chart, that we're dealing here with really a microstructure like this one, like a small, you could say, ascending wedge pattern maybe. And the price is just broken to the downside. I'm not sure if anything will happen here, but it would be part of the idea that, okay, we had a 3-wave rally. Maybe we get now 3 waves down, which would be A, B, C. So then we get our triangle A. This is an ABC structure in wave B. Then we get a C wave rally, D wave, E wave. So it could be a boring weekend before one more low happens. That's, of course, very speculative. This thesis is valid as long as the price holds below yesterday's high, because any break above it will invalidate a triangle, but it could turn into something different, like a different type of wave 4 correction. Not much going on today, so it's pretty boring. But what I can tell you is only a 3-wave rally. Before we continue, quick reminder, I did upload today the weekly video that you voted for on X. The X community voted for PYTH. So there is a video that's only come out on X, Twitter, PYTH analysis, latest update, quite important, I think, because the microstructure recently broke. So you can check that out. Also, if you're interested in further updates and so on, and check out the weekly video, then follow us here on X. So let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, so I'm observing now if there is a breakdown here, but it might not take us down far, right? It might not take us down far. It could be just this consolidation over the weekend, as it often happens on the weekends. So that means you now know what would make me become immediately more bullish, which would be a break above resistance if sustained. Until then, I'm looking for one more low, but essentially I'm still exploring here a bullish outcome, either from here, or if we drop back into the lower support region, which would be the alternative wave count, from the area between 55 to 58K. So these are the pivots. At the moment, the market is in one of these support areas, so it could turn around here, or if it breaks into the lower one, turn around here. It's the same overall scenario, right? It's the same overall scenario, because in both scenarios, I see this as a wave 4. The only question is the wave 4 already over, or do we get another low? I mentioned in my first video today, the daily chart. We looked at the daily chart, how this could even extend several more weeks. So we shouldn't get too excited too early. But, you can trade the range, you can use the levels. It is just not a very exciting market at the moment. Okay, it's just what it is. But you can use these times to either prepare yourself for the next rally. Of course, there is a support area. If we break below 50.7K, I'm not necessarily going to watch for another rally, because that would, let's say, start to invalidate the bigger picture. That would be the beginning of a top confirmation process, a bit earlier than expected. Well, you can also trade the range. Just use the levels to range trade. It takes a lot of patience because the movements are quite slow at the moment, but still plenty of volatility here in this range. Now, also, I wanted to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Because Bitcoin is still outperforming the altcoins. And we still haven't topped here, not on the Bitcoin dominance chart, at least not clearly. What I want to see as initial top confirmation would be a break out of this wedge pattern to the downside. That hasn't happened yet. Next upside resistance is around 58 points percent. We're currently at 55. So the top was around 57. So it just takes one more push, maybe to 58. That could be the next resistance level here. Overall, yeah, market is dancing on that trend line. And I mean, this is not a tradable asset, so any Elliott Wave analysis is a bit questionable here, but just something to watch. And certainly it tells us that the altcoins are not yet in their altcoin season. It takes as long as it takes. We need that confirmed breakdown in order to explore that really an altcoin season has started. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.